Hi, my name is Joy, and I am here with the Creative Collective Delaware, and we are here with Isaiah, aka Dapper Shooter himself.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Dapper Shooter, tell us about your brand, what you do.
So my brand, as you eloquently mentioned, my name is Isaiah Boone, originally from New Jersey, but been living in Delaware for about 7 years. Graduate of the Delaware State University. Been shooting for about 9 years now, and I love it. I love photography. Dapper Shooter is the name. Dapper comes from, it used to be Debonair Visuals for those who have been following me, but recently in the last probably year and a half, 2 years, I changed to Dapper Shooter Media. Kind of just marketing and branding myself a little differently. Funny enough, if you're familiar with like Cedric the Entertainer, like his name wasn't always Cedric the Entertainer, but he changed it. So I look at it myself as kind of like a one-stop shop. Granted, I work with a team of people and I'm always down to collaborate, but I look at myself as like a walking business. So that's why I call myself the Dapper Shooter. So all my photos, if you look up the word Dapper or Debonair, it's like pristine, clean, clear cut. So that describes myself and my photos when I deliver my clients. So
yeah. So, and that's the reason I wanted to talk to you actually, because we're having a conversation about personal style and appearance and how important you think it is, or how that represents yourself as a brand when you're showing up to a job.
Indeed. So
your brand literally reflects who you are. How important is that translate when you're showing up for work?
So I always believe, and I shout out my mother, you should always show up as your best self. You never know who you're gonna meet. And people joke, ever since I was young, I've always been into fashion or always kind of cared how I look. Shout out to my family for that. But even in that, it's not necessarily fashion, it's just how I want to be perceived. Like, take away the Dapper, it's just, if I was showing up as a photographer, if I'm going to an event, I'm gonna make sure that I'm showing up as my best self for that event. If it's a black tie affair, I'm showing up in black tie. Granted, when you're a photographer, it's not only buying equipment, but you're buying for where you want to go. Also, and it's funny you asked this question, I was even thinking about this today, of joining something or people investing in being in rooms and being in spaces that you want to be. So it goes to what you're saying about presentation. I feel like you should always be presentable. Like you should always, especially I think depending on your niche, it could fit. If I may, I know when we spoke before, I complimented you, I said on your style, I said because I look at your client base just from an outsider looking in, and I feel like it fits. I feel like it makes sense. It's not like I'm looking at you and then looking at your clients and like, all right, exactly. Do you really even like that? But it seems like that you really got your niche and your look down pat, and I think people need to find that. For real. Clap that up for you. People need to realize and find that. Like I said, not only be skillful with your craft, but also when you want to make real money and take it serious, you really got to show up and look the part.
Yeah, sure. And I try to appeal to the client that I want based on my style. Like I want to be in festivals and the fashion shows and the special events. So on a regular, I present myself as the type of client that I want to attract. So for me, I'm 100% in agreement with how I present myself is how I want to represent my brand. So, So Dapper Shooter stays dapper. So for sure, book Dapper Shooter. Thank you so much for having this conversation with me.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.